Smut reading today. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. It's gonna be like a freaking 45 minute. Oh my gosh. Wow. It's gonna be another 45-minute video. Because I guess you guys like 45-minute videos. I mean, that's kind of odd. I would want to be here. Oh my gosh. My life is a disaster. Anyways. Oh, you can't even see me. Wow. This is scandalous. Alright, can you see me now? Anyways, I'm doing kind of good right now, but it doesn't matter. Where's my MacBook? What's going on? Okay, one second. I have to go find my MacBook. And then I have to plug it in because its charge is flipping retarded. And it only stays alive for 5 freaking hours. This is pathetic. What's happening right now? This isn't even connected to anything. You know what? It's going to be okay. It's going to be alright. I don't want to get electrocuted, so I need to be careful. Now, I don't have any headphones, so we're going to be screaming the smut. We're just going to be, screaming. Do you understand? Scream. What's my code, bro? Come on. This is pathetic. I was watching Euphoria last night, and good lord, that was good. Yeah, man. Up till 3 a.m. in the morning. And let me tell you something. Probably the best show I've ever watched in my life. Anyways, if you guys haven't already, go read my story, alive, and it's in the description. Do that stuff. Click the flippin' link. I swear. If you don't click it, why are you here? Just leave. Because I spend my heart, my sweat, on these stories. You understand? I don't have time for the low-lifers that don't read my story. Do you understand this? Anyways, let's go look up some smut now. Now, I've learned recently that there is killing stalking smut. Like, intense killing stalking smut. And, killing stalking already is pretty intense itself, just by itself. And, the fact that they made it worse, I don't really feel... Killing stalking reverse. No! I'm scared of that. Anyways, let's just try to find this. This is an alternate version of the same story, shifted after chapter 4, same characters, but a lot more blood. And let's read the first chapter. Okay, let's go. The door clicked. The familiar scent of cleaning product and tape filled my nose. It made me wince. He turned to me, broad-shouldered, linear to the frame of the partly open door. I expected a hand to grab my sleeve and pull me forward, but all I got was a smile. A smile that seemed far too genuine to be real. Inside, he demanded. I nodded quickly and looked down, tilting my head to take one last look into the outside world. A world I hadn't seen in months. My head spun forwards and I shifted my body into the house. The pain from my healing ankles causing every movement to hurt. But that pain is normal for me now. I entered the house, faced with the stairs. I'd never climbed the office chair I was always sitting on. Let me reread that. I entered the house, faced with the stairs I never climbed and the office chair I was always sitting on. The door shut behind me. My body flinched when he put his hand on my coat, pulling it off. I had to adjust myself to free it from the crutches I balanced myself with. But soon it was off, and the chill of the house became clear. I reached up and pulled the baseball cap I wore over my head. From my head. Looked at it, and handed it to him. He smiled again. This time it felt warm, and I gave him a smile back. He took a step toward me. You did good. You did great today, bum. He smirked as he kissed my forehead. For that, I'm going to reward you. My heart sank. With wide eyes, I looked him directly in the eyes. What do you mean? I asked through shaking lips. His tan hand reached up and held my right cheek. It felt damp, as if he had just emerged from the shower. His eyes pierced my own, and he grabbed one of my crutches. The sudden loss of balance made me fall into his chest. I had to grab on tightly to his shirt to stop myself from falling. his arms wrapped around me as if to help. Sing whoa! Hold up. Sing whoa. I think it's sing whoa. Sing whoa! I gasped, startled. He lifted my chin and tilted my head, lips in line with my ear. Beth, now, he whispered. My spine tingled. Can you help me? I moaned. He scoffed. If you can walk around, you can bathe yourself. No, I panicked. I could tell he was glaring at me. The crutch, I need it. He sighed and leaned over with me, still clinging to him for support, picking up the crutch and putting it under my arm. Be fast, he said, waiting until I regained balance to turn away and head into his room. I began to walk towards the bathroom when I heard the sound of footsteps. He was in the basement. I pondered what he meant by a reward. Maybe I could eat the table again. I haven't been able to do that since I made that stupid decision to leave. I came across the bathroom and went in. In the midst of the shutting door, I paused and left it open. Saying Will wouldn't like me not being able to see me. I sat on the shut toilet and set down my crutches. I looked at them and smiled. He gave me those. I was allowed to go out. I'm special. What? He broke your ankles! What is special about that? I'm sorry, what is special about that? He hacked away at your ankles. And you're supposed to be special? Yeah, no. Let's continue. First, I pulled off the black shirt he bought me, and then my pants, soon my underwear. With all the strength I had, I moved myself from the toilet into the tub. On the bottom of it, I sat on the shower head. On the bottom of it sat the shower head. He must have left it there for me. After all, this is the first time I've bathed without him helping. I turned the water and played with it until the temperature was perfect, and I picked up the nozzle and began to wet myself. That was a terrible way to put it. You began to wet yourself? Okay. Alright. That's one way to say it. The water was soothing and warm. The soap smelled like flowers. I had my own soap because Sang-Wo doesn't want me to use his. After thoroughly washing my hair, I rinsed off and turned the water down. My fingers started to pick at the bandage around my feet and ankles. They got wet and needed to be changed. It hurt to touch them, but at least they weren't as bad as before. My ankles were still pulsating, purple and swollen. After taking one bandage off, I heard footsteps coming down the hall and watched as Sang-Wo appeared in the door for him. Staring down at me, "Wear this," he said, tossing a pile of clothes at me. I blinked. Sang-Wo, my bandages. He took a step into the bathroom, and in a panic, I crossed my legs and covered. Oh, I'm gonna blur that out, because, he giggled. Still nervous, I see. Get dressed, and I'll do your ankles. You'll do my ankles? You could have just said, I'll repair your bandages. You didn't have to say, I'll do your ankles. Like, dang, they don't have to be all yaoi in there. Sheesh. Continuing. He picked up my old clothes and turned out of the room. I watched him exit and looked at the clothes on the floor. I dried myself and started to search for underwear, expecting the basic black panties he had been making me wear for months. But instead, I found a thong and the bra from my old dorm. My head spun and I came to realization that he wanted me to wear these. Well, yeah, no duh. He ain't gonna give them to you just to show you. Come on now. What did he have planned? Hey, put the thong on. I just put it on, put that thing up like Calvin Klein. Well, actually, Calvin Klein and Victoria's Secret make thongs, so, you never know which one. It could have been this Dollar Tree one. Dollar General. Anyways, continuing. I put the thong on, and it certainly felt unpleasant on my balls. The bra went on second, and it fit well. To what? You're a bro. You are a bro. What did it fit? What did it fit? Hey, I'm not being rude, okay? I'm just saying. If it fit well, does that mean that you got man booblikakas? Or no? Booblikas? No. Boobicals? No. I put on the last two items, a short skirt and halter top, both dark black. I went to grab my crutches and hoisted myself up. pain surging through my legs. It hurts way more with no wrap. My body stumbled into the kitchen, and there sat Sangwoo with tape in his hands, waiting. I walked to the table and hoisted myself up, gesturing my left foot towards him. He started to wrap my legs, and as he did so, we both sat there in silence. I wanted so badly to ask him why I was wearing the bra and thong, but thought best to not question it. He finished wrapping my legs, and as I was ready to stand, a sudden force knocked me down, and I lay with a flat back on the table, my heart pounding. I looked at Sangwoo, who hovered menacingly above me, both arms on either side of my head. I held my breath, waiting. After all this time, you still look scared, he teased. I dared not to say a word. Instead, I closed my eyes, lifting my head closer to his. Not even a second later, his lips were locked tightly onto mine. We were kissing. Wow! Wow! Intensely. His thigh was rubbing against me. I could feel the thong get tighter. I went from English to British. I don't know how that happened, but... He pulled himself away from me, looking at me, his face frozen. Sangwoo, I said. He moved his large figure away. He moved his large figure away and went to the side of the table, lifting me up. The feel of his arms was soothing. I watched him and then looked down the hall. He was heading to his room. Or is he heading to the basement? We turned, and my eyes made their way around the room, open wide. There were things in it, rope and cloth and chains, organized neatly in a row on his floor. At the end of the row was, Sangwoo, please, I begged. I don't want to be tied up again. He just gave me the look of disgust. Bro, I cannot do a Sangwoo voice. I mean a Yumbum voice. I thought you were past begging. Gross, he said. If I'm going to reward you, I'm going to do it my way. Okay, it's Christian Grey. You ain't got to get so severe with me. I understand you into BDSM. Shoot, come on in. All right, this is the second chapter. Let's take a break. Okay, I learned that my audio be it'll be hearing a little wonker, so we need to speak a little louder, because sometimes it'd be like, you hear that in the background? Hate it. Anyways, this is reward, which I am honestly a little afraid to read, because we already know where it's gonna go. We already know. Maybe if I put my phone closer to me, it will sound better. But I'm kind of afraid of, covering the microphone. I just need to get headphones. How does that sound? Like, getting headphones, Because this is pathetic. Oh my god. Please stop. Let's just use this book. Okay, this is struggling. I'm struggling. Does this look good? I'm scared. What if it doesn't? Oh my god, I'm terrified. Doesn't matter. If you guys can't see me, just listen. Just listen! Reward. I can't see anything. My eyes are open, but everything's black. My breathing is deep. It's all I can hear. That and metal hitting metal. The chains. My hands are stuck together. I'm scared. I don't want to get hurt again. I've been so good lately. Good boy. Shut up. Alex, be quiet! My hands smell like salt and vinegar chips. Okay. Sangwoo, shh. I don't want to hear any words. I felt something cascade along my chest. A finger? Or a knife? I finger. Dot. It ran across my nipple. Okay. I moaned. I'm still hard. Okay. There's a warmth getting close. There's a warmth getting closer. Sangwoo. Okay, I'm sorry. I can do this. Your lips are touching my neck. It tickles. You lick me. Feels nice. I can do this. I can't hear out of my left ear, but it's fine. It's freaking fine. My shirt's been lifted, a hand on my stomach, warm. It's moving up. Your lips leave my neck. I feel my shirt getting pulled over my head. It's cold on my torso. I hear you wore the bra. My heart stops. Was that a test? What's he gonna do? It looks hot. Hot? Ah! Your lips touch my collarbone. I'm throbbing. Sorry, let me read that. Your lips touch my collarbone. I'm throbbing. Hands are touching my whole upper half. So nice. A noise? Something's ripped. My bra. He ripped it off. That was... Why did you rip the bra? I literally just put on. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful. This is a perfectly made and freshly bought bra from Victoria's Secret. There was no need for the violation. There was no need. Let's continue. He's licking and touching my nipples. I can't. Sing whoa. Sing whoa. Sing whoa. He stopped. I gasped and held my tongue. He's moving away. No, I didn't listen. No, he's gonna hurt me. I didn't want to do this, but I guess if you're gonna talk, I have to. I'm shaking, but still sweating. Something round is forced into my mouth. He's gagging me. He's not gonna hurt me, right? There, he whispers. His hands are on me again. Again? I didn't know they left. Lips touching everywhere. I really don't want to read this part. There's a lot of going on, but if you are related to me, I'm just letting you know now. Skip. I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, okay. His hands are on me again, lips touching everywhere. I'm muffled. There's a sensation on my crotch. Saying whoa is touching my... No, this can't be real. Is he actually going to? My lower half is raised in the air, and I could feel the skirt melt down my legs, coming off. I feel exposed. Saying whoa was seeing me in that thong. Wow, you're the one who put it on. You wore the thong too? I thought you'd go without underwear, to be honest, but a sudden feeling my ear made me quiver. Okay, a sudden feeling my ear? I think there should be a sudden feeling in my ear, but, it's all good, it's all good. I'm not grammarly, I promise. You like to listen, don't you? My body shook with his words. His breath was hot against my earlobe. His heat vanished as he pulled away again. I'm sorry, is his heat referring to his figure? Referring to his schlong? Referring to his penile area? Okay. But when he came back, he grabbed my... But when he came back, he grabbed my hand and told me to open them the best I could. I listened. A familiar object was placed between them. I don't think that's his figure. I want to see you do it yourself, he spoke, almost angrily. My heart pounded out of my chest. He wants to see me like that? Why? I can't, though. Not with tied hands. I forced my body up and nodded to my hands, grumbling. Oh, okay. Hold buddy tight. Hold buddy tight. Those 3 words just gave me a stroke. Hold buddy tight? What? What? Okay. Let's not question it. I heard him grab something. Then he held onto my wrist, and with a quick slash, my hands were free. He had a knife close. It's Sanguo! Of course he has a knife close. It clung to my right hand, and I was shaking, and I rotated my body around. Sanguo would see every part of me. What do? I'm pretty wet right now, so lubrication isn't a problem. I held my balance with my right hand and used my free hand to reach around to start rubbing myself. Cool. Nice. Nice. Oh! I will definitely be clicking the not for kids option when I post this video. For legal purposes, I am 18 years old. Continuing. Even though I couldn't see, my eyes were still clenched. I wanted to call Sangwo's name so badly, but I couldn't. My fingers grabbed my thong and pushed it aside, revealing but balls and butthole. I was panicking. What would he think? First time I've ever seen a guy like this, he grunted. You better be happy. Well, I wouldn't necessarily call this happiness, but it's sure a feeling. It is sure a feeling. My heart settled down. I am happy. I have Sangwo. My fingers went into my butt, and I let out a large moan. I started to open myself and get ready. I haven't used my in so long. It might not go in. Surely enough, it did. I switched hands and pressed the pink hand against my opening. It slid inside with no effort. You know, we're gonna stop here, guys. We're gonna stop here. I'm not trying to get demonetized because it gets into some pretty saucy stuff. And you can go check it out yourself. It's Killing Stalking Fanfiction by Shaylin Louviziel. I'll put that in the description. I'm gonna go ahead and take a screenshot of it now. You know, so you guys can... go check it out yourself. But if you haven't already, please check out my stories. Let me just give you a preview of my story, okay? This is a story. This is a story right here, okay? This, by Spiderboy09. I hate the username, but I can't find a permanent one. So here we go. This is by me. This one's called Lycanthrope. I have 5 chapters out currently. Well, I'm working on the 5th chapter, but I've changed the way that I wrote it because I think you guys like it when it's more spread out than when it is close together, like I did the 1st and 2nd chapter, like this, you know. So I, rewrote it or whatever. But I really hope you guys like this video. Oh my gosh, wow. I really guys hope you like this video. If you want more smut videos, please comment below. And if you don't want them, don't comment below. And there is so much happening in my browser history right now. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. It's Sunday, November 21st. And, just live life, Don't worry about anybody else. Because, honestly, you know what? If they're worried about you, I honestly don't know. I had something in planned, but I don't anymore. Love yourself, and if you don't, you know what I say? If you don't love yourself, find something you do love about yourself, and that will boost your confidence. I could easily say I don't like my voice because it's way too high, but I can always make it deeper. And I like my hair sometimes, and my eyeballs, and my eyebrows, because they're really sexy, and my teeth. You see? You find everything you actually do like about yourself, and it'll boost your confidence. It can even be the smallest things, like I like this mole on my arm, You just gotta find what you like about yourself, And I'll be here. In my room. Just being famous. You know what I'm saying? But have a great day. Love you. Love you guys so much for subscribing. Please subscribe, by the way. I don't know if you subscribed already, but geez, this outro is so long.